Hey Rose family, it's your girl Serenity Rose, and we're back with another video. And as you guys can tell by the title, we are doing another full face of first impressions, with the exception that I don't have a brow product and a bronzer, but everything else on my face is brand new. And if you want to see how I got this flawless beat with brand new products, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply this ColourPop Lippy Balm to my lips because they need it. Like, as you can see, they dry as heck. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera because I don't have a new product for eyebrows. Okay, so now that I have my eyebrows on, I'm just gonna take this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I have mine in the shade medium olive. Just looks like this. And we're gonna clean these bad boys up. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm just going to use the same concealer to prime my eyes. Okay, so now we're going to move on to eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, we are going to be using the Warrior 2 palette by Juvias Place. It just looks like this. Super huge pans. Okay, to set my concealer, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Zaz. Like Z-A-Z. On a fluffy brush. And just set. Okay, then I'm gonna dip into the shade Yodit, which is this like caramelish brownish shade, and throw that in the crease. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the shade Kafuru, which is this like deeper brown, almost has like a reddish undertone to it, and place that a little bit lower than where I put my first crease shade. So I'm going to go back into my first transition shade, which was Yodit, and blend it out some more so it looks a bit more seamless. Then I'm going to take this shade called Jamada, which is this like red, like it's a deep red, and place that on the outer corner. Then I'm going to take a smaller detailed brush, which is the Morphe M506, and dip into Shawada, which is the black, although on camera it looks like it's pulling navy blue. I'm just going to add a little bit to the outer corner to add some dimension. Then I'm going to go back into Jamada, which is the red shade, and add it over the black so it doesn't look so dark. With the same little detail brush. and blend them together. So there's like really no kick up in this palette, which I love. It's like super pigmented and very easy to use so far. So now I'm going to cut my crease with the NYX concealer. I'm going to go back into that Juvias shade, which is the red shade right here, and just tap over the edges so it doesn't look so harsh. Okay, so for the lid portion, I'm going to be using a single shadow. This is from ColourPop. This is their Super Shock shadow in the shade Sailor, and I'm really hoping this looks good because that's an all matte eyeshadow palette, which I love. But I do want to add shimmer today. So I'm going to wet it because it's not picking up really good on the brush, but when I swatched it, it was really pretty. I'm just going to use the Revolution Cherry Truffle Makeup Fixing Spray to damp my brush. I'm just going to spray it and see if that helps. Oh yeah, that looks way better. So I'm going to go back into that red shade, which is called Juvias, and again apply it on the edges so you don't see so much of like a harsh line. Okay, so that is about it for the eyes for right now. So now I'm going to take the Essence Super Last eyeliner. This is in matte black, and create a wing. Okay, so I'm just going to take my tape off now, and then I'm going to go in with mascara. This is new from Milani. This is their highly rated Extreme Volume Mascara. Okay, so I don't have any new falsies, so I'm gonna pop those on off camera, and then I will be back to start on the base. Okay, so my lash is on, and we're gonna move on to the base for now. So for moisturizer, I have this LMS Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. So I'm just gonna put a couple of drops of this on my face, and it does come with a dropper, which I like. Oh, that's very drippy. Okay, so for primer, I have the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur Primer, which looks like this, and we're just going to place this on the skin. So it looks like when you take the cap off. Alright, this is coming out really weird, so I'm just going to put it on my hand. So I got like that much. I'm going to put them here, here, here. Wow, that really filled in my pores like no tomorrow. Like, pores who? Pores where? So for foundation, I have the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Cashew. This was $6 at Target or Walmart, and it does come with a pump. So I'm just going to use a foundation brush. So I'm going to take my Morphe M439 brush and just go from there. So I'm going to do 2 pumps for one side of my face, I think. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like blended out with a brush. On camera, it looks way lighter than it does in person. Like, it looks like a little bit light in person, but I can make it work. So that's the foundation. And then we're just going to use the same NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer, again in the shade Medium Olive. Wow. Do you see the coverage on this? It is very hydrating. Foundation has really nice coverage as well. The concealer like covered all my roots, so I like that. So let me set this down before it starts to crease, because I noticed that when I use hydrating concealers, they do tend to crease a bit quicker. So for powder, I'm taking the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Banana Scented Baking Powder. And I'm not going to use this for baking, I'm just going to set everywhere I put concealer. This comes with the little poof that I never use. So I'm editing right now, and I realize that it just skips from when I said I was going to apply that Makeup Revolution powder all the way into bronzing. And I don't know what happened. I must have forgot to hit record after I took the plastic off of the powder, because it took me a while. So I must have forgot to hit the record button, which is so frustrating. But the powder was amazing. It did set my face down nice and smooth. It did make my concealer areas a bit darker, but I don't mind because sometimes I go a bit too light, so that is perfect for those days when I go a bit too light. But now let's get back into the regular scheduled programming. So without picking up any excess product, I'm just going to take the powder brush that I was using to clean up the bronzer. Okay, so now that that's done, let's finish off our lower lash line. So I'm going to take the shade Yodit and smoke it out on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take some of Kufuru, which is the deeper brown shade right at the top center, and apply that a little bit closer to the lash line. And then I'm going to take some of that red, which is Jamada, and only put it on the outer lower lash portion. And I'm going to add a little bit more of Yoda to smoke that out and blend everything together. Okay, so for the waterline, I'm going to be using a nude today. This is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Honeydew. I've tried this formula, but I have not tried this color yet. Okay, so next is blush, and for blush, I'm going to be using this Ciate London Marbled Light Blush in the shade Burnt, and this is what it looks like. Super pretty color. And for that, I'm taking the Morphe E4. Well, on camera, this looks a lot more pink than what it is looking like in person. And then for highlighter, we have the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Champagne. So it looks like super pretty. This looks really, really good. So let's apply it to the face. Honey, 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 you just did that, Physicians Formula. Oh my god. This is hella blinding and hella pigmented, like. This highlighter got me speechless. So I'm going to use this highlighter in my inner corner and also on my brow bone. Wow. I'm living for this highlighter right now. So before I do lower lash mascara, I'm going to apply some of this so it doesn't transfer. So again, this is the Revolution Cherry Truffle Makeup Fixing Spray. Okay, so now I'm going to add some of the Milani Highly Rated mascara to the lower lashes. Okay, so for lips, I have 3 new products. So I'm going to line my lips with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF3. Then for the lipstick, I'm taking the ColourPop Luxe lipstick. This is in Pinkies Up. I want to say this is like their cream formula, not their like blotted formula. And this is what the color looks like. Oh, I think this is going to go perfect with this lip liner. Oh my god, this color is so pretty. I love this combination. Okay, and then to top it off, I'm going to use the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Dust to Dust. I really hope this doesn't turn this lip orange. So this is the completed look. Let me just take this off, do my hair real quick, and throw some accessories on. Okay, so I threw some earrings on, I got my rings on, and I threw this cute little pink plush headband on because I wanted to use it. And I don't think I'm going to use this for makeup because it has those things that like comb your hair backwards. So yeah, so let me give you guys my final thoughts on everything. So the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, I really like it. It's really creamy and hydrating. When I was using it as eyeshadow primer, I didn't feel like it was full coverage. I don't know why. I feel like it blended away to nothing. I mean, it did cover my discoloration, but I feel like it just disappeared at the same time. But on the face, it blended out like a dream. I love the color, and I love the formula, super hydrating underneath the eye. The e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation with the satin finish in the shade Cashew. I really love this color. It matches me pretty good. I love the formula as well. It's not too drying. It's not matte at all. It's very comfortable. It doesn't feel too heavy, and it's only $6. Like, I don't know what it is, but the foundations lately that I've been trying have been A1, like super, super bomb. The Makeup Revolution Pore Blur Primer, I really, really like. It definitely got rid of my pores. Like, do you see how flawless my skin looks right now? Like, you can't see no pores, like, smooth. So if you haven't tried this, I highly recommend. It's super affordable. The Milani Highly Rated Mascara, it did a nice job at coating my top lashes. Nothing too crazy. Would I repurchase? Yes. I mean, I really do like what it did to my lower lashes. Like, they look crazy, and it hasn't transferred yet, so there's that, but it is affordable and a really good product, I guess. The LMS Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil, I would probably use this more before I go to sleep to hydrate my face because this does have that really oily, slick feeling to it. It does settle into the skin really nicely. It does feel really hydrating and really nice on the skin. It does have a nice rose floral scent. I love the dropper, and I love how like liquidy it is. Most facial oils are a bit thicker, and this is not it, but when you do apply it, it does drip down fast, so you might want to work fast, or maybe apply it in your hands first and then apply it to your face. But no complaints so far. I'm kind of happy BoxyCharm made the mistake and sent me this instead of my choice item, which they are sending still because they messed that up, but I'm happy that I have this as well. The Essence Superlast Matte Eyeliner, it's really nice. It is super matte. It's not super, super black. Like, I've definitely used blacker liquid liners before, but it is good. It's like less than $5, and it got the job done. So yeah, the brush tip is a bit thicker than what I like, but it is really easy to maneuver, so highly recommend. The Ciate London Marbled Light Blush is really pretty. On camera it looks way more pink than what it really is, but it is really pretty, not overly pigmented. You do have to build it up, which I like because then I'll run through it quicker, but also you won't go overhand as soon as you apply it as well. And the packaging is super cute. I love this silver reflective packaging and the little bows and stars. Okay, so the I Heart Revolution chocolate banana scented baking powder, I really love this. Like, this makes your face matte but doesn't feel drying. Like, it just looks really nice. It does add a nice little tint of yellow beige to me, which I again really like because I want to look like the rest of my skin, and that's what this did for me. So really good powder. I definitely want to try the banana one, so I'm probably going to definitely purchase that soon, but highly recommend if you haven't tried this because this is really good powder. It doesn't feel dry. I set my makeup down really nice, and you should try it. The ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Sailor, it is really pretty. As you can see, it does give like a nice little soft sheen. There is a lot of like iridescent blue, purple glitter in this, so just keep that in mind. It is really moussey, so you probably would have better luck applying this with your finger, but I can't because I have claws on. So I used the brush and wet it, and that did the job. I'm sure it's much more pigmented than what it looks like on my eye right now because I just couldn't use my finger. But again, they're affordable and the pigmentation is really nice. The Physicians Formula Butter highlighter in champagne, like, do I need to even say anything? Like, this is bomb. I got this off of Amazon for like less than $5. I know in the drugstore it's probably closer to like 10 or 15, but you need to have this in your collection. Like, go stop what you're doing right now and go and buy this, because this is freaking amazing. Like, my highlight looks wet. Like, I love it. The ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Honey Dude, it did its job. I thought it was going to be a bit brighter. I don't know, this one particular pencil feels a bit drier. I have another one in the shade Charmer, and it doesn't feel this like dry. It feels much more creamier than this, so I'm not sure what happened with this, but I mean, it did the job and lined my waterline. The Pinkies Up lipstick, which I have swatched here, is really, really pretty, and it goes really nice with this lippy pencil, so I definitely love this combo. And this gloss is not straight up orange, which I appreciate. It's pretty sheer and adds a nice sheen to the lips, so I really do like this lip combo. Probably going to be another go-to lip combination for me. Like, ColourPop just knows how to do lips for sure. And last but not least is the Warrior 2 palette by Juvias Place. I am obsessed with this palette. The pigmentation is great. I love the look that I came up with, and even if I didn't use the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, I could have easily used this shade or this shade and made it a all matte, like softer type of look. But again, you can achieve an everyday look with this palette. I love the size. They're freaking huge pans of eyeshadow, and this palette was super affordable. They do have another one called the Nomad palette. I'll put a picture here that I think I'm going to be purchasing as well, because it just looks so delicious. Like, I need it in my life. I absolutely need it in my life. Actually, this is the last product. So the Revolution Cherry Truffle Makeup Fixing Spray actually did a really nice job at taking away the powder look from my face. Like, this face looks like skin. Like, I love it. What I don't love about this is the scent. It's a bit nauseating. It is heavy, but it goes away like in seconds. But just, you know, try not to breathe when you spray this if you don't like cherry medicine type of scent, because that is what this is giving me. Like, ugh. But the mist on this is really nice and fine, and again, it did a really nice job at setting my face down. So highly recommend. I can't wait to try the other one. I think it's like Fizz Rose or something, but yeah, highly recommend, and super happy that I got to pick this up. Okay, so on that note, that brings this video to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a thumbs up. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you guys go to join the Rose family. I would love to have you guys join my little family here on the YouTube. We are growing slowly but surely, and I love everyone who does subscribe and supports me and comments on my videos. You guys are amazing. If you have any questions about anything that I tried in the video, drop them down below in the comment section, and I will be sure to get back to you. You guys know I love conversating with you guys about any and everything. And on that note, I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night wherever you guys are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!